Trey, how's this been different for you as far as your position and what you've done this spring with the new staff?
Well, mostly the only thing that's different is the intensity and the fact that Coach let me play in different positions. That's very different from last year. Last year, Coach Johnson had me focusing on one position, but this year, Coach Muschamp wanted us to know everything. So I'm playing the will and the mic. And this, I like it a lot because, you know, just in case any one of our linebackers goes down, you know, I know I'm available. So that's a big thing that's going on this spring.
He says that those positions are really pretty interchangeable. It's just fairly easy to go back and forth.
Oh yeah, especially with his scheme, because as soon as you know what the player next to you doing, you automatically know what you're doing.
Talk about your big hit in the scrimmage Saturday.
Man, it's just a game of football. You know, it's just something I love, and I just got my opportunity.
Is that fun? As a linebacker making a hit that your teammates are talking about?
Oh yeah, that's my job. You know, coaches say the D-line supposed to keep the blockers off of us, the secondary supposed to cover the fast guys. So our job, you know, is to make the tackle. So when the D-line do their job, you know, secondary do their job, and we read it right, you know, and the play's there, we got to make it.
Who'd you get, Trey?
So
Who'd you hit?
I think his name Damien.
Talk about the Coach Muschamp as a coach, working with you guys. Anything different than previously with the way you were coached?
Oh man, his intensity is all the way up here all the time, and I love it. You know, hard coaching is always a great thing, and you know, you do something wrong, he'll coach you up. Sometimes he'll yell at you, but that's all for love. You know, if you don't yell at you, it means something's wrong. So you know, you just take it in and just don't make a mistake the next time. And he helped us learn it very easily. You know, he teaches us the whole scheme instead of one position, like I said before. And he's making it easier for us, but at the same time, he's a very hard coach.
Trey, you got two seniors in front of you. Are you trying to push those guys for a starting job? What's sort of your goals this spring?
Oh man, you know, that's a very hard question because, you know, of course they're seniors, they want to play the last year, but at the same time, hey, I'm hungry too. So it's just a matter of who works the hardest, and that's what Coach Muschamp looking for.
Was last year tough for you, Trey, where you were playing kind of early and then we didn't see you for like a month or so? Just having to learn on the job, I guess?
Oh man, it was just, you know, I can't really blame it on my class. You know, I was a freshman and everything, but at the same time, I had to take ownership and not learn the playbook and all that type of stuff, and that played a lot of part in it, especially when we got in that long stretch of playing all those big SEC teams. And they were juniors at the time, and they knew it like the back of their hand. So, you know, I couldn't really beat that out. So I had to play my part on special teams, and I tried to make everything out of it.
Was that a tough adjustment? I mean, when you were at St. Paul's, you were on all the time. And then you kind of become a special teams guy. Was that a tough adjustment?
Yeah, it was, you know, mentally. But, you know, a lot of guys talked to me, and they just told me, like, you know, I seen previous guys who didn't play into their junior, senior year, and they're in the league, you know, playing great right now. So that's all motivation, you know, I just got to keep working at it.
What are your goals for next season?
Provide more. You know, last year I was a special teams player. This year I want to be special teams, defense, you know, I'm trying to do it all just to help the Auburn Tigers go farther.
Trey, when Nick was up here, he said he just doesn't want people to remember that he was that guy that got ejected last year against LSU. I mean, for you, is it kind of like you don't want your career to be defined by, if you go on Google, you're the guy to talk about Nick Saban on the radio? Does that bother you at all?
Oh no, that doesn't bother me at all. You know, I made the comment, you know, it was a big mistake, and I had to move forward from then. You know, I got here, I put it all the way behind me. And not to mention that people started to bring it up, the Iron Bowl, and, you know, I couldn't really listen to it. I had to focus on what I had to do for the game.
Talk about your old high school buddy, Deshaun Davis. How is he doing? And, you know, it's been a while since he's played a game.
Oh, he's doing great. You know, I love the way he took on last year, you know, being redshirted and everything. And he worked really hard in the weight room, you know. He was a great supporter and helper last year on the scout team. And I think this year y'all going to hear his name a lot.